watching CoastLife, and here we are halfway through the week. So let's recap a little bit of what happened over the weekend. In case you weren't aware, it was the Berlin Bathtub Races, which I got to join my friends at DSN to call the race. It was a great time watching it, but even better, we got to celebrate the winner, who is joining me in studio today. How are you, Derek?
I can't complain. I'm good. Good.
So, which team, remind me, were you racing for in the Berlin Bathtub Races?
So we're Maryland's Coast, but during the race they coined us Camp Coast because of our camp shirts.
Nice. They were cute. They were good.
Yeah, the tie-dye shirts.
So I showed up knowing absolutely nothing about the Berlin Bathtub Races, except for what we had learned previously on CoastLife. And I had so much fun. Now I hear you've run in the race before, correct?
This was my third year.
This was your third year. And I understand this was your third year walking away a winner, right?
So this actually was my second year.
Second year walking away.
2021 we won. Last year we came in second place, and then this year we got a trophy again.
So while I was calling the game with DSN's Tyrone, I was wondering, it was killing me, what kind of training goes into prepping for the Berlin Bathtub Races? Is there a particular thing that you do to train?
There's a little bit. I mean, I can't give too many details, but
Dang it, we were looking to compete.
It takes a little bit of time. I probably trained like a good month just with sprints, a lot of push exercises, obviously, because you're pushing your sled, or you're pushing your cart, and a lot of core, because you gotta stay stable. So
that's true. So we weren't sure how much of holding the wheel steady, factors into running the Berlin Bathtub Race.
It goes into it a lot. I mean, it really does. And truth be told, our driver, that was literally the first time that we had really kind of pushed full speed in the car. We had done a couple little test runs, just jogging back and forth, at our track, Maryland's Coast. But that was the first time that it was a full sprint.
That's impressive. Very impressive. So you've done this 3 years now.
Yep.
What would you say is your favorite part of competing and participating in the Berlin Bathtub Races?
I mean, everybody likes to compete. It's great to come out there, the camaraderie of the other teams, to kind of see what their carts look like, a little banter back and forth,
Yeah.
little bit. But it's a great event. I'm originally from the Berlin area, so to kind of come home and be a part of something that now is in its 33rd year was great.
Yeah, that's really, it's special. It was really wonderful to see how, and I think especially after the pandemic, where everybody was shut inside, and even though we've kind of been on the outside of that for the last couple of years, I realized how long it had been since I had participated in a community event like that. And I was like, it's really just beautiful and nice to get out and see everybody having a good time. And that's what everybody was doing. So when it comes to actually crafting the proper bathtub, because on CoastLife, if you remember, Paige and I, we did not have a winning bathtub. It didn't even qualify. We had a cardboard box that was taped up to a skateboard was our our tub. So what are, if you can divulge any of the secrets, some of the ideas behind the ideal bathtub for the Berlin Bathtub Races?
So the past 2 years, we actually had a 4-wheel cart. This was the first year we went with 3 wheels. It was something that we kind of discussed a little bit after last year's loss, just going back, kind of changing things up a little bit. For me personally, I want the car as light as possible. Like, I want it as light as possible. I actually kind of cut weight a little bit myself, just to make sure I was a little bit faster.
Taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'm serious about getting CoastLife in the Berlin Bathtub Races next year. So the trophy,
Yes,
our wonderful friend joining us here on the couch, got some heft to it. But this is a very the Turner Cup is a very meaningful trophy as well. And the duck on top, I believe, was hand blown glass from a local artist.
Yes. And he does awesome work. I've been there before during some other events and different things. So I mean, this is it's a cool trophy. It's something that's unique. Normally when you see a trophy, it's a cup, or it's something, a plaque. But this is, again, it's something that's unique, and I think it kind of fits Berlin. Like, it reads Berlin for me.
I think so too. We had talked about how it's such an art-centric town, really. If you've never been to visit, make sure you do. But it does have so much good food, good people, and like I said, local arts and artists. So I think it really is a beautiful testament. So where does this live now? You get to carry it around for a little while. Are you bringing it with you everywhere?
It's actually, I mean, no, if it was a little bit lighter, possibly.
Sure.
But right now it's housed at our offices there in Snow Hill. And we're actually gonna take it around to our parks department, get some
Nice.
pictures with them because they were the ones that helped craft our cart for us, take it to our administration, HR, just really take it to our whole Maryland's Coast team. Like
Very
it really is a
nice.
team. Everybody literally loves this event and supports us. So we want to share it.
So before I let you go, Maryland Coast, tell me just a little bit about what you guys do and your company.
So we do a little bit of everything. It's recreation, it's parks, it's tourism. So we have our camps coming up this year or this summer. We've got specialty camps. We've got pop-up programs, which are free programs for the community. We've got, I mean, a little bit of everything, literally. I mean, anything that you can think of, we've got it. And if we don't, it's one of those things that we try to create new ideas and new programs, new events for the community. Just get people to come out and enjoy.
Some all the things we love about summer. Well, Derek Jarman, thank you so much for coming in and joining me and regaling us with your tales of victory for the Berlin Bathtub Races. Stick around because there's more Coast Life on the way.